미 합중국 대통령은 이에 이해를 표시하면서 조미 사이의 선의의 대화가 진행되는 동안 조선 측이 도발로 간주하는 미주주인민공화국에 대한 안전담보를 경의하는 최고 용도자 동지께서는 트럼프 대통령이 편리한 시기에 평양을 방문하도록 초청하셨으며 트럼프 대통령도 김정은 국무위원장께서 미국을 방문하여 주실 것을 초청했습니다.
扶手，注意上下安全。为您乘坐电梯。您抓好扶手，注意上下安全。为您乘坐电梯。您抓好扶手，注意上下安全。 您抓好扶手，注意上下安全。为您乘坐电梯。您抓好扶手，注意上下安全。为您乘坐电梯。您抓好扶手，注意上下安全。 好扶手，注意上下安全。为您乘坐电梯。
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ So, you know, you're both wearing masks. You know, but why do you wear masks?
We are allergic to the flowers.
Is it the flower? Is it to do with pollution? No, just to do with the flower.
Yeah, it's not that pollution, just because we are allergic to the flowers. Yeah, I think.
And so do you only wear the mask in the spring, or do you wear it at other times of year?
I wear the mask all through the year.
Really?
Yes.
And but also, why do you wear it at other times in the year?
I think I'm also allergic to the dust.
Oh, the
too.
dust.
So
Yeah.
I wear it all through the year.
Yeah, sure. And how often do you wear your mask?
I think usually just during the spring,
Just the
because
spring.
lots of flower, blossom during the spring. But for the other seasons, I just, do not use it. Yeah.
Right.
I can take a picture for you. The Buddhism is from the India.
Oh, from India.
We
Yeah,
all
so-
know that India Buddhism will translated to Chinese.
To China, yeah,
and
the, the Silk Road.
Yes,
the
it
old
will-
Silk Road.
It will combine with the Chinese traditional history.
Yes.
A dragon has 9 sons. He will give birth to 9 sons.
Oh, 9 sons.
And the 9 sons will have different characters.
Right, sure. And see this here? I can see that there's some scores. Do you think this happened during the Cultural Revolution time? Or you don't, maybe? Maybe. This is something else I see in China quite often. I think it's a hangover from maybe 40, 50 years ago, but newspapers are displayed. And it's mostly older people that come along and read them. And they seem to be read. You know, when I walk past, I see people reading them. I can see here page 9, and then over here is page 10, and then here is page 11. Page 12 is up here, page 13. So all over Beijing, there's these yellow bikes. You know, they're quite easy to use, and they're really, really cheap. You get your number. So that's you, ready to go. This is an old market, quite near, where I live. So I just used the bike there, and I used it for about 20 minutes, or half an hour, so it cost me 1 kwai. So 1 kwai is 10 pence. Hugh 我有中文名字，我的中文名字是高山峰，我是苏格兰人，我是英语老师，在交大学。
就是他不会因为他是老师而把自己高高在上，他会跟你聊各种事情，你可以问他各种问题，可以问他私人问题，可以问他国际事务的一些问题。
他是一个非常有意思的人，他经常给我们介绍很多像是民风民俗之类的东西，所以课堂非常有趣，然后我们可以学到非常多的东西，是在普通的那种纯粹的那个英文课上是学不到的，有一些。
Here I am, all locked up in a cell. They're gonna hang me in the morning. When I hear that train a coming, I hang my head and cry. Scotland, of course, is part of UK, so we are British. But I've always liked rock and roll, so you can see even then I liked rock and roll. So that's me when I'm about 20. This was the house my parents lived in, so this was the back of the house, the back. And then with my band, you can see my band here. I used to have a music school in Scotland, but then after the financial crisis, unfortunately the music school closed. For a short time I had no job, but my friend was teaching in another university at Beijing, and after 3 years I changed to Zhang University. This is a photograph of my girlfriend Carrie, who's from Jiangsu in China, and so maybe 2 years ago she bought a car. Scared of living and afraid of death. The child is the father of the man, muttered under your breath. From a load's goodbye, can take a lifetime or a sigh. The toothpaste's out the tube now, the caterpillar's a butterfly. It's gone. To be your heart now, yes, it's gone. Why did we ever start? Wind and waves, tide and gravity, tired old promises made over instant coffee. Travelling at 60 minutes an hour, my life hit a collision. Forgiveness is not a feeling, it's a decision. Now it's gone. Need to be apart, yes, now it's gone. Why did we ever start? Time can heal your soul. Time
it's gone. We need to be apart, yes, now it's gone. Why did we ever start? Time can heal your soul. Time can heal your soul.
This is a traditional Scottish clothes. I was saying before, the kilt. This is called the sporran. The kilt has no pockets, so we keep the mobile phone and the money here. And then even, you know, there's special socks with the Scotland flag. There's traditional Scottish dancing. It's kind of a bit like this here, to tell you the truth. I'm not an expert. Okay. Right, I'll take this here. Okay. 这是真好商店，这个老板友好的。And I enjoy living in China at this time because China is changing so fast. In some ways, I think it's a privilege to be here because I think history is actually happening. You know, China is transforming itself, and then China is going up to be the #1. You know, it's taking over. I have a Chinese girlfriend. A lot of things are easier.
Yeah.
Things like, for example, I used to not be able to buy stuff on the internet, stuff like that. So now my girlfriend can help me. Things like looking for a flat and all that. You know, that's difficult when you can't speak the language. I'm not too worried about that because I know I'll get the visa anyway. But it's just that if I patch HSK4, it gives me extra points on my visa, so it would be convenient for that reason as well.
对，三声躺在哪儿啊？躺在沙发上，躺在床上。对。
This is the one that I ordered. Never trust the Lawai.
我的车要被偷了，他以为我就危险了，钥匙还在里面呢。谢谢大家。And this is my last song. In English, it's about getting my car stolen. I've just had my car stolen. 我的车刚被偷了。 In Chinese, so I'll try to sing it in Chinese, this song, 我的车刚被偷了. Okay.谢谢大家。
Hey Shuggy, have you got any desperates in the old Kingston?
If you can't understand me, I don't mind. It's not my fault if you're a couple of drinks behind. I drink when I'm thirsty, and I think it's great that alcohol makes you dehydrate. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Can I get a pint of booze?
No problem, mate.
And a packet of crisps. Onion crisps. Do the onion crisps have cheese in them? And a glass of orange. Can you arrange it for me? Can you put on the empty TV? That means a lot to me. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Rather have a bottle in front of me than a full frontal lobotomy drinker. Rather have a bottle in front of me than a full frontal lobotomy drinker. Can I get a Jim Beam and lemonade?
Sure you can, sir.
Alcoholic lemonade. Quick, before the charge of the light ale brigade. Have you seen my car?
Which type was
I
it?
think it's a Citroen.
And the colour?
I know it's the red one, but it's hard to tell when you've had more than one.
Come on, landlord.
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Decided to change everything because I'm sick. I've decided to change everything and become a hopeless alcoholic. If you can't understand me, I don't mind. It's not my fault if you're a couple of drinks behind. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a full frontal lobotomy drinker. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a full frontal lobotomy drinker.
Well, I feel so fuzzy when it's on a Friday. I got some money and it's not even payday. 8 days a week, I love my beer. From 1st of January to next year.
I'd rather have a bottle in front of me and a full frontal lobotomy drinker. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a full frontal lobotomy drinker. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a full frontal lobotomy drinker.
Okay, time, gentlemen, please.
the first weekend that I spent in Beijing, I went to Mao's Live House because I read that that was a place to go, and I was completely amazed. I saw this Chinese skinhead band called Misandao, who mixed Chinese and British imagery together. After the concert, I got speaking to the singer Lei Jun, and actually we found we had quite a lot in common, because Lei Jun, he didn't look to America for rock inspiration, he looked to the UK. And well, I regaled him with some of my rock and roll tales. You know, the fact that I spent all night drinking and eating magic mushrooms with Joe Strummer and the Pogues one time in Edinburgh, and just some other things, you know, that I'd been up to. And we became good friends, and he opened this restaurant cum bar called Punk Rock Noodle, which is still the main hangout, you know, for punks, skinheads, rock and rollers in Beijing. In light of what eventually happened, I'm very glad I did this. I offered to make a couple of music videos for him. The quality's not great because I filmed it more or less, you know, on VHS, because that was the camera that I had with me. But very unfortunately, at the age of 40, Lei Jun died.
There's no city or country
Rudy boy and Rudy girls, it's dancing time. It's dancing time for you. Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Let's react. Let me introduce my band. I'm I A E A O Misandao.
Another band which I was very happy to make videos for was Free Sex Shop, who are an all-female Beijing punk band. I first met them when we did a sham rock and roll gig at School Bar for St Patrick's Day, and they opened it with Teenage Kicks by the classic Irish punk band The Undertones.
I wanna
Syne, my Joe, for auld lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for auld lang syne.